Imagine watching the girl you were meant to marry build a life with your best friend just because you took too long to decide. Set in the Parsi community of Mumbai, then Bombay, Vijay Mehta's Pestonjee tells the story of Firoz, a man who idolizes his best friend Pessie's marriage to Jeru as if it were his own, until reality shatters his illusion. Firoz's righteous nature at work lands him up in Bhusawal, from where he writes letters to the couple, but they never visit him or write back. For Firoz, Jeru is the definition of the perfect woman, soft-spoken, prim and proper, so different from Sona, a flamboyant lawyer whom he despises for being too outspoken for a grieving widow. Ironically, it is Sona who handles Pessie's property case. When Firoz returns to Mumbai after 5 years, everything has changed. The once elegant Jeru now seems shabby, irritated and unwelcoming to Firoz. Pessie too greets him half-heartedly and tells him that Jeru has had a miscarriage. Soon after, Firoz discovers that Pessie is having an affair with Sona. Firoz accuses Pessie of ruining Jeru's life, but Pessie insists that their marriage was never perfect. He says that Jeru finds happiness in sorrow and reveals that they had many differences, and that Jeru ended the pregnancy out of fear that she would die in childbirth just like her mother. The perfect image of marriage that Firoz carried is shattered. A few years later, Pessie passes away. During the funeral, Firoz learns that Sona paid for all the expenses. Furious, he marches to her house to return the money. Instead, Sona informs him that Pessie had left behind provisions for Jeru to ensure her financial security. The property case she had handled was settled and the money was meant for Jeru all along. Firoz also notices Sona's baby, named after Firoz, which indicates that Pessie had a child after all, outside his marriage. He visits Jeru, hoping to help her rebuild with music and financial security, but she complains about her headaches and ailments, and it then strikes him, hadn't it always been this way? Pessie had often said that Jeru seemed to find comfort in sorrow. Sadness was her nature. In that moment, Firoz realizes that he had never truly seen her, only the ideal he wanted her to be. The perfect wife he worshipped was an illusion of his own making. And that's the irony. The woman everyone judged, the uncouth widow Sona, secures Jeru's financial stability and shows the most generosity. Meanwhile, Jeru, the perfect wife, turned out to be more human than ideal. Neither better nor worse, just different from the roles imagined for her. Pestonjee shows that the ideals we hold about life and marriage often collapse in reality. Things rarely turn out as we imagine. And sometimes the people we judge the most are the ones who carry on with strength and dignity.